What's going on, y'all? Check this out. So, we could do a little sports talk. Just a little sports talk. And just wanted to get this out the way. Week one, NFL. Um, I'm not too big on what everybody is saying they're big on, which is the Cowgirls. Excuse me, Cowboys. I apologize. No disrespect. But I feel like the Cowboys had a good defense this year, had a good defense last year. So I expected them to do well. I think the bigger thing about it is the Giants' lack of play. I think the bigger story is the Giants. But I was talking to my older brother about this earlier. He's a Cowboy fan, and I was just saying like if it was expected for the Giants to not even just lose, but you know what I mean, they're not the bigger brand. They're not America's team. If the Giants would have won or even lost, if they would have won, the story of the day would have been how bad the Cowboys are. It wouldn't have been how good the Giants are. Giants would have to beat another team, and then y'all want to start talking about the Giants. Um, Everybody know I'm a Bronco fan, so I might as well get to it real quick. Uh, I'm not impressed. I'm arguing with Bronco fans on in these little Facebook groups, you know what I'm saying, whatnot, and they blaming the defense. Yeah, I think the defense was undisciplined. We sorry, I just came from work. We didn't do the things that we normally do. We had a lot of penalties, gave up a lot of yards with that. Had a bad penalty on the last drive when we needed that. I needed to stop, and we couldn't get it because of the penalty. So I understand that, but we gave up 17 points. Like, Russell did well that drive, first half, excuse me, and it was great. But what I will say about this is that everything disappeared from that. He wasn't aggressive. He was holding on to the ball too long, like I felt like he was been doing. And this is how I feel about Russell. I'm orange and blue, crush. You can cut me open. On one arm it's orange and blue, the other arm is purple and gold. You already know what's up. And you got to do a little bit more for me. You know, his last. If you ask Russell Wilson right now, what's your best memory as an NFL football player? He's gonna say when he beat the team that he plays for now. His Super Bowl dream was won against us. So yeah, you got to do a little more. I gave Peyton Manning the same energy. All I remember him beating us, them Jake Plummer years, him beating us in the playoffs, and same energy. By going that, we got to do a little better. You know what I'm saying? We can score 21 points. Give our defense a little help. Score 21 points. And maybe let's play with a lead. Let's play with a lead. Let's try to, get some stops, score twice in a row. Let's get a 14-point lead and see how we could, the defense can make things happen. Biggest thing, you guys all just watched the Monday Night Football. It's an aberration because the Jets are going to be really bad without. Like, soon as Aaron Rodgers went out, we was basically watching the same Jets team from last year. They had a great defense already. The corner, he did great. 3 interceptions, can't knock it. The Williams brothers, you got the other Williams brother there down too, can't knock it. But it's gonna be hard for them to get over the hump. Like they need quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? Holla at Cam Newton, holla at Kaepernick, shit, holla at Brady. You need quarterback play. That team needs a quarterback, and I don't think Zach Wilson. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad about it because I feel like as a Bronco fan, even my brother saying as a Cowboy fan, our games are going to be on the TV. Rogers, and now we got to stream East it. You know what I'm saying? Stream East it. But anyway, it makes me think about the Packers. How four plays got Rogers out of here, and now they got the Packers. And I thought now the Packers have Jordan Love playing great. Broke some records with scoring. Well, tied some records with scoring on the first game. And I think he's going to be great. I think the Packers have showed you, regardless of the coach, that they're able to get quarterbacks in there. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he been there for a while, but Aaron Rodgers, he didn't get no run because Aaron Rodgers didn't get no run either because of Brett Favre. Only reason why Aaron Rodgers, he didn't get no run. Brett Favre was out there with a broken arm as long as his throwing arm is good. No problems at all. Aaron, you feel me? So them times that he had a chance to play, it's hard to play when you got somebody lurking under you. You got somebody in the locker room doing his physical training. As soon as he walk in, he go faster. He like, yeah, I'll be back 2.5 weeks early. You know what I'm saying? Like Rodgers was not trying to give up that spot, so it's hard for Jordan Love. But now that Jordan Love don't have to worry about nobody, he got the keys to the city. He did a great job. But and my last thing to say, and I was talking to my brother about this, and he was the first person I said this to when the score was 0-0. I said, don't be surprised. But to me, the biggest story of the weekend was the Cleveland Browns. I'm not Cleveland Brown fans, but a lot of people felt like Deshaun Watson was done and he was done. But like this ain't B-ball, J-Rock. You can't just you can't just get a few games in and then get your rhythm. Every game counts in the NFL. So last year he showed that he had a little rust. But I promise you, the ESPN, the Fox Sports West commentators were saying last year, counting the games, seeing when he come back, if the Browns win this game and this game, they can make the playoff push. So they believed in him, but he came back and showed rust and they didn't believe in him. They wasn't talked about. They had a good defense last year, a good running game last year. You plug in a quarterback that was, namely one of the best quarterbacks in the league for, his handy dandy issues. It happens. But he's a good player, good quarterback. And I think the Browns gonna be somebody to look out for. You know? Not big on, the Cowboys win like that. They've had a great defense, expected them to do that, but Dak didn't do too much. At the end of the day, to win a Super Bowl, you need quarterback play. I'm not saying that you can't win without that. Like, I'm a Bronco fan. We won our Super Bowl with a great defense, not great quarterback play. But we wouldn't have won with Brock Osweiler out there. Peyton Manning pumped a little fear in their heart to help us win that Super Bowl. You need quarterback play. And at the end of the day, Dak got to play a little better. 49ers are not looking at Dak Prescott like they're scared at all. So both teams got great defense. If they was to play each other in the NFC division, NFC championship game, it's gonna come down to whose quarterback play better. Anyway, though, I'll be doing a couple more of these things for you. Holla at your boy. It's your boy Moses, a great one.